All right, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's popping? What's good? What's good? Pull this down a little bit. Hold on. Let me make sure.
Good was good.
Okay, it's working. It's working. All right, the volume's working. All right, so what's popping, people? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So today I'm going to be talking about, Tinder, looks, all that other shit. A lot of shit, man, a lot of shit. But the focus of today really is about, guys who think that it's just all about looks. They just like, so I welcome all the black pill, the incels, the big towels, all the other guys in the manosphere who ain't got no game. I'm welcoming all the choosing signals niggas. This show is dedicated to my homie Nez. You feel what I'm saying? So be going in. But remember, guys, get the shirt. Submissive women are sexy, goddammit. Okay, you need to let these women know that if they are submissive, they are sexy as shit. You feel me? So all you got to do is click the link below to get your shirts. Okay, you got to let these ladies know that being submissive is sexy as fuck. So these are the shirts right here. You got them in different colors. You feel what I'm saying? And we got also the I'm God to these whole shirts. We got the binary as fuck shirts, and we also are coming out with the new shirt that's coming out. Let me see if I can show you guys real quick on the I put it on my Instagram. All you guys should be following me on Instagram at real Mr. Locario. So this is the new shirt. Bet you the next bitch will. So this is the new shirt coming out soon. Bet you the next bitch will. All right. So we about to get into this today, man. So today I titled the show, how my looks got me over 2,000 matches on Tinder, but how many did I sleep with? How many did I actually smash though? You understand what I'm saying? That's what we really got to talk about. You understand? We got to really talk about this. We're going to get deep in today's show, man. This show is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. This show is going to what up, the homie was popping. It's going to crush a lot of your myths and all that other stuff about looks and how much it plays a part in all this. Now we got a lot to cover, so I'm gonna cover this stuff, and then we'll take some calls and then make it happen. All right. So make sure you guys get the likes up as soon as you come in. Make sure you guys get them likes up as soon as you come into the spot. What up, Shaquille Oatmeal? What's going on? It's a funny ass name. Anyway. So first thing I want to say is this before I get to talking about how many chicks I messed with as far as smashing and sleeping with on Tinder, right? What I want to say first is this. You guys have to understand that the online game is different from interacting with women randomly just in public, on a regular day. You understand? So it's different than approaching women in the street. It's different than hollering at women at the bars, at the clubs. It's different, right? Now, there are similarities, but it's different. Also, I'll say this. Cold approaching and interacting with women in public when you first meet a chick or whatever is way more. It's easier in general than online dating. I'm gonna say that again. You approaching girls in the street, bars, clubs, events, parties, all that is in general way easier than online dating. You understand? Now you got your exceptions to the rule. We have some guys where online dating is they use that mostly, right? And it's working pretty good for their standards of what they want, right? But if those same guys actually went out and interacted with women and approached and all that other stuff, they would actually see way more results. See, the thing is, as much results as that I've gotten with online, I've gotten results faster and more efficiently just being out, right? So I always looked at online as you use as the extra shit. You understand? That's the shit you do on top of what you were going to do, outside on your regular day, right? Ed Dowling, you said you hit your results online dating, so you rather cold approach. And see, that's the thing. It's you're always going to get way more success, and you're going to get it quicker doing it outside versus online. Now, this is the thing. Most guys think that online and all that's going to be easier, especially if you're a good-looking dude, or what women would consider as good-looking and all that other shit, right? Now, I'm here to tell you that that's false. I'm here to tell you it's false. Now, can you get sex from hitting up chicks online? Of course. Can you get success online? Of course. But what I'm talking about is in comparison to just being out without going online and, just going to parties, events, bars, clubs, chilling in the park, meeting girls, whatever, during the day, going to clubs at night, whatever, right? Yes, so you see, you bet I got a lot of catfishes on this shit. Now, I'm going to get into all of that in a minute. Understand that outside, interacting with chicks is easier than trying to get chicks online. You understand? So meaning you could, let's say, for example, go out today to the park. And, I know some bars and clubs and all that still closed because of the whole COVID-19 shit, right? But let's say you go out to, a bar, club, whatever it is like that. Or even, let's say right now, go out to the park or some shit, right? What's going to happen is that you can approach a girl, talk to her, interact with her, and if she's feeling you, if she likes you, right? This chick, hold on, let me turn up this fan shit a little bit because I already feel myself getting hot as shit. Hold on, give me 1 second because I gotta bring these fans over just a little bit closer to the motherfucker so I can get the feel. Hold on, I gotta get these fucking fans on me. Jesus Christ. It's hot as a motherfucker. All right, anyway. Because I don't want to put the air conditioner on because the air conditioner might be too fucking loud. But anyway, all right, that's a little bit. I'm getting these fans on. Now, like I was saying, you could go to the park, meet some chick, right? Interact with her. She may be interested in you, right? And let's say you exchange numbers, or you might even get with her that day, right? Or if you exchange numbers, you hit her up the next day, meet up with her the next day or later that week, right? Now, you can match with a girl online, interact with her, get information, meet her up that day or that weekend or whatever. The difference between online and if you meet some girl randomly at the park is there's a different culture with online dating. You understand? It's a way different culture with online dating. You understand? And so what it means is that there's going to be way more times where women are going to be fickle, flaky, unresponsive, real lackadaisical with the shit on online versus if you was to meet a girl in person outside. On top of that, right? On top of that. Well, shout out to my dude King Dre, what's popping, fam? What's going on with you, man? On top of that, when you meet a chick in person, you have more to work with, right? So you're interacting with her in real time, all that other shit, right? Now, the reason why I wanted to do this video, because I want to get into how my looks got me over 2,000 something matches on Tinder. What up, Myron in the building? Unplugged Fitness was popping. I want you guys to understand how my looks got me over 2,000 matches on Tinder. But I want to talk about, how much chicks did I actually smash though? And the reason why I'm bringing this up, and the reason why, I think this is important to talk about, is because you have a lot of guys on the internet who haven't really dealt with women in real time, in real life, actually made something happen with women. You understand? They're just going off of assumptions. You understand? They're going off of what they think, but they're not going off of what is actually happening in real life. You understand? And, I'm going to tell you my experiences, but I've also dealt with other guys who went through similar experiences that I'm about to tell you now. Right? So I'm going to talk about how I got over the 2,000 matches, but also I'm going to talk about how many out of those 2,000 I actually slept with, I actually had sex with. You understand? So I'm going to get into all that. I'm going to get into, all the reasons as to why I got this many matches and I slept with this many chicks. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is the thing. The main point I want you guys to get out this video, I'm just stating this now for all the people who are kind of who might be kind of slow with it and who might still want to look at one point of the thing, but not the other point, because somebody might be like, you see, it's all about looks. Locario got 2,000 matches. See, I told you guys it was all about looks. You already got it. You understand what I'm saying? This is what guys are going to say. Right? Or guys will say, well, I don't think I look that good, and that's why I'm not going to even bother with online dating, because if I got to get 2,000 matches and I can't, then it's a bunch of bullshit. Right? Now, what I want you guys to understand with this video is I just want you to understand, and this is what I want you to take away. I want you to take away that looks aren't the end all be all. And what happens is that there's a reality to this game that most guys are not really thinking about. Okay? So let's just get into this. Now, I want to talk about how I got the 2,000 matches. And then I also want to talk about how I was interacting with the women. And then I'm going to talk about how many chicks I actually slept with. You understand? So you get a full spectrum and full, view of what I'm talking about here. Right? Now, so how did I get over 2,000? Well, first let's look at my Tinder. Let me try to clean off my phone, and my phone be looking all dusty and shit. But anyway, let's look at my Tinder real quick. I showed some of you guys this, but some of you haven't seen it. Let's look at first. Hold on. Why is this shit fucking freezing? God damn it. It's like, now I want to show you this fucking shit. This shit want to fucking freeze. Hold on, give me a second. This heat is getting shit frozen. Okay, I think we good now. Hold on. Let me try to get to, okay, now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up to the screen because I want you guys to see. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you guys to see this. I want you guys to see the number, right? The number right now is 2,042 matches. Okay? 2,042 matches. All right? So I'm showing you that the 2,000 some matches there. Now, I got all these matches within, let's say, a year and a half, maybe 2 years. What up, Zoran was popping. So I got these matches maybe from like about a year and a half, maybe 2 years of being on the app. Right now, I want to show you guys the pictures. So I've shown some of you the pictures before. So this is my main picture right here. Right? Main picture. Next picture, just of me of like this is a selfie joint, right? Another picture right here of me. Right there. All right. Another picture. Some of you guys have seen these pictures on my thumbnails, right? Another picture right there. Another picture of me doing a seminar, right? And another picture of me in the gym, right? Now, Solar TV say he used my pictures for his Tinder profile and it worked. So now what I did was, so you see those pictures, and this is what I wanted to talk about on the on one of the other videos when somebody was asking me about online. So exactly, Unique 79. You want to mix normal photos and professional photos. So that's one. I'm glad to see Unique 79 already picked up on it. You want to mix up professional photos with regular photos, right? What up, Twin Calian was popping. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, just stay on the channel, man. Check out the videos. We're gonna be getting into this game. You feel what I'm saying? So you mix up, professional photos with regular photos. Now, what you want to do is, again, like I showed you guys, I'll show you the first picture. This is my first profile picture right here. This is a professional photo, right? With a professional camera. My dude Miles did this. He's a professional photographer. You can get a professional photographer, right? And you can also do this too. Now, and then so this next one I have is just a regular photo. This is a regular photo. You see what I'm saying? Then I have another professional photo, right? And then I have a regular photo, right? Now, how to be King Drake said, do you tell the hoes you're a dating coach? I'm experiencing with that now. At first I didn't tell him until I fucked. Yeah, I used to tell the chick, I used to have it on my profile that said I was a dating coach, but then I took it off because I would have women hit me up asking me dating questions and shit. I'd be like, look, I ain't here to be answering all your dating questions. Let's get shit popping. So I tell them when we meet, like on my shit, it just says I'm a author, writer, entrepreneur, shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I did. You know what I mean? Because these chicks, they always want to waste time. So now I'm saying is that you mix in with the professional ones with the regular ones. Now, the professional ones usually stick out more. Adrian D, 4 pictures is enough. So the professional ones usually stick out more. So what happens is that when a chick is scrolling through the joint, swiping left and swiping right, you want your pictures to stick out. So what makes your pictures stick out is how professional they are, right? So I usually tell guys, put one of the professional pictures as your main picture, right? But also mix them in with regular photos so that the woman knows you are a real dude. Because if you have all professional pictures, and let's say you're like a guy that women would consider really good looking, they're going to think your profile's fake, right? So, you said a lot of hoes are intrigued by it. Yeah, they'll be intrigued by it, the fact that you're a dating coach. Real talk, a lot of shit, man. I already know that shit is crazy. But yeah, you guys got to mix in the professional with regular photos. So and the professional photos usually stand out. Now, if you have a really good regular photo, you can switch up sometimes with the regular photo first, professional photo after, but usually the professional photos stick out. And now the reason why the professional photos stick out is because subconsciously a professional photo sticks out because it reminds a woman and just a person in general of seeing something like in a magazine. You understand what I'm saying? Seeing a professional picture and how good those look. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine it's you, but in the best light you could be in the best version or form you can be in a photo. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm giving y'all some heavy game today. So, just understand this. Now, what you also want to do is this, and I'll talk about this before, but dudes didn't get this. What you also want to do is you want to touch up your pictures, right? You want to touch up your pictures. So now let's say, for example, in this photo, I had a big, let's say I had a pimple on the side of my cheek or a pimple on my nose, right? Now, usually I don't have pimples on my face, right? So if I had a pimple on my nose in this photo, and it's a real good photo, I'm not going to keep the photo up with a pimple. I'm going to take the pimple out so that the picture looks the best it can. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you're the type of person who has bad acne, right? You don't want to take out all your acne and the person meets you, you got a bunch of acne. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're a person who generally you have clear skin or whatever, and let's say for some reason that day you got a little pimple, take the fucking pimple out. You understand what I'm saying? So that it looks better. Now, how did I get to the 2,000 matches? Right? Now you said some guy told you that he has 9 pictures but has trouble. I mean, and that's the thing, it depends on your pictures. Chris Paul, you trolling, hilarious. But yeah, that's the thing. You want to be able to take, touch up your shit so it looks good. Now, what I did is this to get those 2,000 matches. One is I got the premium Tinder, which is the Tinder Gold. I think that's what it's called, right? Tinder Gold. And yes, so I have Tinder Gold on my shit. I think that's where you can do unlimited swipes. So what I would do is I would swipe everybody, okay? Swipe every chick. Do not sit there and waste time looking at every picture. Do I like her? No, swipe everybody. Now, people have said, I've heard people say, don't swipe everybody because you're messing up the Tinder algorithm and they're going to send you less attractive women. That's not true. It's not true. You understand? And also, think about this. They'll send you less attractive women. How the fuck they know what I think is attractive? Think about that. How do I know? How do they know what I think is attractive? Okay? Think. Anyway. So I swipe on everybody. Right? Now, why do you swipe on everybody? The reason why you swipe on everybody is because you get to more women faster. You understand? So you get to more women faster. So if me and another friend are swiping and he's taking his time looking at profiles, and we both had an hour, right? We both had an hour. Now, I could probably, let's say I swiped 1,000 girls in an hour. But my friend over here who's taking his time, he swiped 75 girls in an hour. You understand what I'm saying? So now what happens is that I've swiped more chicks, which ups the number of chicks who will match with me. While he only swiped 75. So let's say he swiped 75 and he got 4 girls that matched with him. And I swiped 1,000 and I got, let's say, 40 girls that match with me. Right now, this is the thing that, and exactly, Kareem, you said you pick them out after you match. Exactly. See, I didn't know y'all was going to get a Tinder lesson today. So you swipe everyone, and then let's say I get 40 matches. I look at the 40, and then out of those girls, that I message the ones that I'm attracted to. You understand? I message the ones that I'm attracted to. Then I swipe another 100,000, and then I message the ones I'm attracted to, and then some girls will message me. Now, this is what I did for this, because this is basically like an experiment that I did. Because I want you guys to understand that I got over 2,000 matches, but I got a certain amount of women that I slept with out of those 2,000 matches. Right? Now, I want you to understand the messages and what I did to try to get the girls. And I'm doing this strictly based off of looks, meaning, and this is what you got to understand, 90% of what makes a woman match with you on these sites is how you look, your physical appearance, your pictures, how good you dress, everything, your appearance, your looks, the quality of your photo. Though that's 90% of the shit. Your bio is like 10%, maybe 15. I say 85% is the other stuff, 50% is your bio. You understand? Now, this is the thing, though. You got to understand. What I did was this. When I matched with the girls, I just wanted to show guys that it's not just about looks. When I matched with the girls, when I messaged them to meet up with me ASAP. That's all I messaged them. So, for example, I'll give you an example of. Okay, I'll say what I used to say because I don't really say this as much because I have other openers that I do. But I'll give you guys an opener that I did, and I know a bunch of y'all gonna use this shit. You understand what I'm saying? I know a bunch of y'all gonna use this shit. Marcus, he said, "Look, Carl, I love you, but you're milking this. Give us the wrong number." I know I'm getting to that, but I got to set the stage. I got to set the stage so you see it all in context. So what I would do is this is what I would send to the girls in a message. I'd say you, period, me, period, an actual period, not the word period, but I'll put you, period, me, period, drinks, period. When are you free? That's all I would say. You, me, drinks. When are you free? That's all I was saying to them. So every time I match with a chick and I was attracted to her, you, me, drinks, let's make this happen. When are you free? That's it. Right? I'm not going back and forth. Hey, how are you? How's your day? Nothing. Straight to the fucking point. Right? Now, this is what happened. Oh, and before I even get into that, let me say this. Or I'll say that for later, but I said that to the girls I wanted to hit up, right? Now, what would happen is this. Either the girls wouldn't respond and I would just forget about them, so I wouldn't hit them up after that. Or the girls would respond, but they would be playing games. They would say, "Oh, hi," or "hello." So they weren't responding to me saying, "When are you free to get a drink?" They were just talking about some other shit. Then I had girls that would say, "Oh, wow, you're so forward. How about saying hi or whatever?" I would just fucking ignore them. You understand what I'm saying? Chris, you said you would have slept with more if you weren't so direct. And see, and this is what I want to get to, though, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. But again, I'm trying to explain to guys who think it's all about looks that that's the end all be all, which is not. Because if it was all about looks, all I had to do was send a bitch anything, and she would have came and seen me, correct? But that's not what happened. So I would send them all this message. Some of them wouldn't respond. Some would respond playing games. Some would respond being on some, "Oh, like, why are you so forward?" and blah, 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 right? And then some would respond and say, "Oh, hey, what's up? I'm free Friday," or whatever it was, right? Now, what happened was there was a small amount of women who really just responded to getting together immediately, right? Now, what I want to say is this. Out of the 2,000 women, right, we're going to shave off 1,000. 1,000. I said 1,000. We're going to shave off 1,000. So I had 2,000 women hit me up or match with me, I should say. We're going to shave off 1,000. Why are we going to shave off 1,000? Because in that 1,000, those women didn't count. And let me tell you why they didn't count. In those 1,000, those were women who I wasn't attracted to, so I didn't message them, or they messaged me and I just ignored them. Or it was women who I probably was attracted to, but they were too far away. You understand? Meaning they was living in China, Dubai, fucking Denmark, all this other shit. It was chicks from way far away. So what I would do with the girls who were far away is I would say to them, and this is what I would say to them. I say my first message to those women who were far away, but I thought they was attractive. I say, "When are you coming to New York? When are you coming to New York?" Adrian D, that's nonsense. You said if you're a high value, a guy, she will respond. No, she won't. It's not about you being high value or anything. But anyway, and I'll get to that in a second too. I say, "When are you coming to New York?" And some girls would say, oh, I don't know. I stopped talking to them immediately. Some girls would say, oh, I'm not planning on to. Stop talking. I stopped talking to them immediately. Some girls was like, I don't know. I stopped talking to them immediately. Right? So those are in the thousands. So it's the girls that were too far away and the girls I wasn't attracted to. Right? So now I have 1,000 girls left. Now, remember, I was only hitting them up saying, let's go out and get a drink. So I was like, meet me, basically. We matched, meet me. That's basically what I'm saying. Now, again, some of the girls didn't respond. Some of the girls was being wishy-washy. Some of the girls was being attention whores. And some of the girls they would say, oh, can we talk on here more? That's the famous one. Can we talk on here more? You understand? And the girls who would say, can we talk on here more? I immediately ignored them. Now, there were a few here and there that I sent the message and said, hey, call me. Right? But then most of them didn't call. So, but basically what I'm saying is, and this is what I'm trying to explain to you, the only women I was responding to after that first message were women who complied with me saying, hey, let's get a drink or let's get together. So if I said to a girl, me, you, drinks, let's make this happen. When are you free? And she says, oh, hey, what's up? I'm free Saturday. I said, cool. Let's meet at this place. She said, cool. All right. And I was like, here's my number. Text me. She texted me and we met. Now let's get to the part of how many women I slept with out of 2,000 women. Out of 2,000 women. Okay? Now, first of all, before I say it, I want to see how many people in the chat can guess out of 2,000 women that I matched with on Tinder, how many women did I actually sleep with? I just want to see a number real quick in the chat. Cool Kid said 2. Aaron B said over 200. I want to see some more numbers. I just want to see what guys are thinking first before I say it. I want to see what 27 Native, Dark Magician 50, Usher 2344. You said 100. All right, let me see a few more, and then I'll get to it. Jay Joseph, you said 40. CD, you said 24. Ed Dowling, you said 102. All right, now. now, let's get into this. So out of 2,000 people, 2,000 women on Tinder that I matched with within the past year and a half, 2 years. So remember, and this is what I want to say also, before I say the number. This 2,000 number is for the past 2 years. I had 3 or 4 different Tinder accounts. So I started over 3 or 4 times. So before I had this account, 2 years ago, I had another account that had about 1,500 matches. And then I deleted that account because it was glitching. Then before that, I had another Tinder account that had about 1,700 matches. I deleted that and because it glitched. So I was deleting it every year and a half, 2 years. So this is the last 2 years. So out of 2,000 women, the number of women that I actually had sex with was 15. 15. So out of 2,000 women, I had sex with 15 women based off my looks. Do you guys know how much you know how much percent is 15 out of 2,000? 15 out of 2,000 is less than 1%. Less than 1%. Joseph, who said 15? Somebody said 15? That's less than 1%. Now, why is this? Now I'm going to break down why. So you guys understand. I'm going to break down why. Right? Now, see, this is what I try to tell you guys. I'm going to break down why. Now, this doesn't mean that I only saw 15 women. This means I only had sex with 15 women. This does not mean that I only went on a date with 15 women. This means that I only had sex with 15 women. This doesn't mean that only 15 women plan to see me. This means that I only had sex with 15 women. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just strictly based off of matching, meet me here, let's fuck. You understand what I'm saying? We match, meet me, let's fuck. 15 out of 2,000. You understand? Now, the reason why I bring this up is this. Now, see, now this is 15 in a 2-year span. You see what I'm saying? Just off of Tinder. Now, I'm not counting chicks that I met at bars, clubs, and all that other stuff. I'm just counting strictly off Tinder. I'm not even talking about chicks I met off OkCupid, Bumble, Hinge, none of that. I'm just talking strictly off of Tinder. Out of 2,000 matches, 15 chicks off the looks. Now, why is this? Now, I say this though. I went on probably about 75 to maybe 80 dates. Like actually met up with about 80 women out of the 2,000. Now, why is this? And again, this is what remember, I was cutting chicks off who weren't complying. You understand what I'm saying? I was cutting chicks off who were not complying. So if I would have probably interacted with them more, I probably could have got those chicks. But I said, again, I'm going straight off the looks. Like, look, you match with me based off of basically physical. So come meet me. That's basically what the idea was. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Now, I went on about probably 75, 80 dates. Now, some of those dates, I went on dates probably with like 2, maybe 3 girls in one day. Right? And it was like little shit like, let's go in a park, get a bottle of water, talk, and chill. Right? Now, all those 15, I think out of those 15 girls, there was maybe like 1 or 2, maybe 1, I think, that I just went straight to the crib and smashed. The other ones, I just went out to get a drink just to fill them out, right? Because I usually don't like just going over chicks' places and smash. But went out, hang out, get a drink, or go get some water at the park, go take a walk, go to the museum, whatever the fuck it is. Right? Now, on some of those dates, right, the chicks were attracted to me. We kissed, right? But guess what? No sex happened. And some of them were like, oh, but I don't like to have sex on the first date. I'm not that type of girl, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, all right, cool. And some of them I tried to follow up with, and it went nowhere, just flakes. Now, there were other girls. There was, let's say, 100 other women outside of those 80 who I was supposed to go on a date with, but they flaked. So imagine, I had 180 dates planned. Out of the 180 dates, 100 flaked. Out of those 80, I smashed 15. You understand what I'm saying? This is what you guys don't understand. This is why I'm saying this shit is a numbers game. And remember, I ignored a lot of women who I probably could have got with if I was like, you know, trying to seduce them. I'm talking straight off looks. You understand what I'm saying? Straight off looks. Because what I'm saying is, this is what a lot of guys think. They think, well, all I got to do is look good and chicks are just going to fall in my lap. Because see, guys, they do these experiments online where they're like, oh, they be up there like, look at this Chad. I did a Tinder experiment with this Chad. He got 100 matches in 24 hours. Look at this Chad. Right? See, getting a match on Tinder don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. And this is what I try to get guys to come across. When you talk about looks, do you want a girl to think you're cute or do you want a girl to suck your dick? You understand what I'm saying? Again, do you want a girl to think you're cute or do you want a girl to suck your dick? I got a video on YouTube right now where I took screenshots of chicks who were talking about, oh my God, you're so handsome. Hey, handsome. What's up, handsome? Oh, you're so cute. All of this shit. But did I fuck all of them? No. In fact, the girls that I had on that video, the screenshots, I think I probably put about 7 or 8 screenshots. None of those girls I ever met. None of those girls I ever met. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is that I got 2,000 matches based off my looks and I fucked less than 1% based off my looks. You understand what I'm saying? Just based off the looks. Because see, I purposely didn't do anything special. I purposely didn't really try to, you understand what I'm saying? I purposely didn't do none of that shit. I was like, look, dude just talking about it's all about looks. Okay, let's put this to the test. Let's put this to the test. Right? See, Mike S still don't get it. He's talking about looks is 80% of it. Bro, I just showed you that it was less than 1%. You understand? You said you could have fucked more, but you up your standards. But that's the thing. Any dude could fuck a lot of bitches if they lower their standards. Look, I had goofy, fat, greasy chicks trying to holler. So I could have fucked those girls. I could have fucked a bunch of other girls who were talking about let's talk on here more. I could have talked on there more, probably fucked more girls. But I'm saying this. If it's all about looks, why does she want to talk more? Right? Why don't she just want to meet me and fuck me? If it's all about looks, why didn't those other girls I went on a date with want to just smash me at that day? Why? You understand? If it's all about looks, why didn't that happen? And in fact, and let me tell you guys another thing that happened. Let me tell you guys another thing that happened. Hold on, Mike. As you said, you're missing the point. Lucarian, I don't care if you're successful with women. You're not telling. What's the entire? I told you the entire story, but actually I didn't. Let me tell you this part of the story. I forgot to tell you. There were girls who matched with me, and then they said, "Oh shit! I just realized that you're in an open relationship because I didn't look at your profile yet." Now, why did they not look at my profile yet? Because they were matching me with me based off my looks, guys. Think about it. The chick will match with me. I say, yo, you, me, drinks, let's make this happen. Let's do this. Then the chick will respond and say, oh shit. I didn't realize, I just checked your profile and I didn't realize that I just realized you're in an open relationship. I'm not down with that. I'm like, what do you mean you're not down with that? On the internet, they told me it's all about looks. You should be sucking my dick right now. You understand what I'm saying? You should be sucking my dick right now. What are you talking about? You understand? You go to said less than 1% based on your looks. Lucario, a white guy would have access to better looking chicks and would require less volume, not try. Nigga, you on that fucking, oh, if it's a white, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's all bullshit. Because I have white clients that go through the same shit. What are you talking about? It's the same shit across the board. Listen, you guys got to do online dating. You got to do online dating. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. You guys who are always talking about, oh, it's okay, Key himself, he said it's not about looks. Explain Jeremy Meeks. I explained I have a whole video on Jeremy Meeks on my channel. Jeremy Meeks was a fucking bum. and then somebody put his mugshot up on the joint. It went viral because all the chicks, oh my God, he's so cute, he's so cute. And then the billionaire chick wanted to fuck with him because she saw him, right? Answer me this question, Key. If it's all about looks, why did Jeremy Meeks have to be a bum and be a criminal before? Why didn't he just use his looks to get the fortune and fame before he was a bum, right? How was he a bum all these years? Right? He had the same looks, right? So what happened all those years where his looks didn't work for him to the point he had to be a criminal and do all that shit, and then now all of a sudden, like what happened all those other years? You understand? What happened? Look at this goofy ass dude. He said you could have smashed more, but your game wasn't on points. The straightforward message you sent was whack and posted the same to everyone. Low effort gives you lows. Those looks gave you the advantage, but you blew it. That's my fucking point, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You guys talking about it's all about looks. So if it's all about looks, I don't have to fucking do anything special, right? I don't have to do, and this is the thing. I got chicks that actually wanted to come see me when I said that. So it ain't like I didn't get the chicks. What you guys are not understanding, though, is that y'all are looking at it as, well, it's all about looks. And if you have look, because look, 2,000 women. Y'all forget that there's women who flake. Right? Y'all forget that. Y'all forget that there's gonna be chicks that you meet that they're not gonna fuck you on the first date. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Gay Zag, and he said the game goofy dudes who get no pussy heavy in the chat. I know. That's what I said. They gotta come to this. They gotta come to this. Tyrone said half the battle is looks. Tyrone, do you understand numbers? If half the battle is looks, why the fuck did I only fuck less than 1% off the looks? Guys, you shouldn't have skipped math class. You understand what I'm saying? You shouldn't have skipped math class. Because what I'm talking about is the cooperation should be easy based off the looks, which is what you guys are saying. So what I did was I literally said, meet me. Basically, that's all I'm saying. I'm saying, meet me. You match with me, meet me. Right? So when I messaged a girl and I said, yo, basically meet me, if it's all about looks, why did some of the women not respond after they match with me? How come some of the women were like, hey, you're in an open relationship, so I don't want to fuck with you like that, right? Shouldn't they have fucked with me because of the looks? Guys, make sure you get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Man. Keeps us well, even though it's about looks, you act like you're dumb as a rock, but if you're a 10 as a man, you just have to be normal. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, guys? You said, Lucari, can we agree at least agree what? That looks make it a lot easier. This is what looks make it easier. Looks make it easier to get matches. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. I got 2,000 matches off the look. So yes, if you want girls to match with you, looks make it easier. But does looks make it easier to fuck? Hell no. You understand what I'm saying? Hell no. Because if looks made it easier to fuck, I should have fucked at least 1,000 chicks out of that, right? Correct? I should have smashed like 1,000 chicks. At least. At least. I shouldn't even have to say that. I should have been like, yo, listen. I should have been like, yo, come to my house right now. You understand? Man. He said the funny part is that the dudes who you think would be secure are the ones coming off as insecure It's these dudes who seem to have nothing past looks. Facts. But this is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. But hold on, how many likes we got? Let's get them likes up so we can get to these calls. Let's get them likes up so we can get to these calls. Let me put on my speaker real quick. Let me get my speaker up real quick. Try to get that shit popping. Hold on. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. Dudes, they trust me, you're gonna have some guys who watch this and don't get it. I'm telling you, there's gonna be guys who just don't get it. Because I already knew dudes was gonna be shocked, like, oh my God, only 15? Now again, this is 15 in 2 years just off Tinder. All right, that's what just think about that. That's all I'm saying. Which is actually, it's not that, and it's the thing. This is shit that I was doing almost every day. You understand? Ultra Gold Coin, you said you donated? Are you donating to the Cash App? All right, guys, let's get the likes up to 100. Let's get the likes up to 100. All right, so I see you donated Ultra Gold Coin. Shout outs for the donation. Shout out to Gene Henry for the $15 donation. Appreciate you, fam. Who else? Shout out to my dude, Yohendra with the $5 donation. Appreciate you. Man. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Look, the thing is, bro, I just showed you on the app. I got over 2,000 matches on the shit. Out of those 2,000, I slept with 15. What you got to understand is in between that time, there's flakes, there's attention whores, there's time wasters, there's fucking women who want to be like, hey, let's talk on here more so I can waste more of your fucking time. It's all of that shit. You understand? It's all of that shit. This is what guys don't get. Hold on, let me turn on the Skype. I don't think I have the Skype on. Let me see if I have the Skype on. Let me turn on the Skype. Let me turn on the Skype. Get this shit popping. Let me turn this shit on. But this is what I try to tell you guys, where I try to get you to understand that it's not just a looks thing. Because this is what dudes fantasize about. They'll be like, oh, if I look like Chad and I went on Tinder, I get so many matches and all the girls will want to fuck me. No, bro, it don't work out that way. It don't work out that way. It does not work out that way. You understand what I'm saying? Man. You said they published articles that said online dating is subject to looks for men and women. For men, it's way harder. Looks get you in the door. Well, of course, it's harder for men on online dating because, we doing most of the work. And there's a lot of attention whores on online dating. Right? But saying looks get you in the door is, it's the shit. Look, it don't even make sense to say that, because any chick who matches with you, there's most likely something she liked about your looks anyway. You understand what I'm saying? But my point is that that's not the only thing that is going to make her have sex with you. Do you guys just want, okay, guys, in the chat, do you want a woman to say you're cute? If you had to choose one, you want her to say you're cute or you want her to suck your dick? Which one you want? I'm just asking, which one you want? You understand what I'm saying? Which one do you want? You understand? Which one do you want? You said, how are you going to get with the girl if she doesn't respond to your DM? Why would she respond to your DM? Explain. She'll respond to your DM because you got some fucking game. A chick will respond to your message if she finds your message interesting. Y'all don't understand that shit. Y'all don't understand that shit. A chick will respond to your DM, your message, if she finds it interesting. Now, if you have game, you're able to turn that into her wanting to actually see you. Now, a chick will respond to your DM if she thinks you're cute, but that still doesn't mean she's going to meet up with you. That still doesn't mean she's going to have sex with you. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, we need to get 8 more likes, people. Let's get 8 more likes, people. Let's get 8 more likes so we can get to these calls. Let's get 8 more likes so we can get to these calls. You feel what I'm saying? I see 94 likes. Let's get to these likes. We get a few more so we get to some calls. Chris, you said, so why didn't I make the Tinder messages more interesting? Like I said, hold on. Are we at 100? Okay, we're at 100. Like I said, I wanted them to just meet me based off looks. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I was trying to make them meet me. Look, you match with me for my looks, come through. Because this is what guys think. All right, let's get to these calls. All right, yo, what's popping?
Yo, this Ultra Go calling. Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I just wanted to comment and I had a couple questions. So, like you were saying, like, I've had some other matches. So, like, I've talked to you before about this from live from online dating. But, like, a lot of guys, they don't get that. There's so many reasons why women don't respond. Like I said, they're attention whores. They have exes. And I honestly think, Mr. Carl, that most women, they don't have their notifications turned on. And since they have low attention spans, they'll text you. They don't forget that they text you since they don't have notification on their screen. And I think that they just forget about you entirely. And then it's like, have you had sex before, Miss Carl? It's like the ones that say that you're cute, they never meet up with you. The ones that I've had say that I'm super cute and sexy, those are the ones that never meet up with me. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That happens all the time. That happens all the time. And this is what guys don't understand. A chick can think you're cute. See, April says she does that shit. She tell a guy he's cute and don't meet up with him. You see what I'm saying? So chicks will do this all the time. Just because that's what guys don't understand. For us, we think, oh, she looks good. I want to see her and fuck her. We've made up our minds. Women aren't like that. Even if a woman's thinking about, damn, he's fine. I want to have sex with him, whatever. She may be thinking that on Tuesday, but on Wednesday, she probably thinking a whole different thing. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So that's what dudes don't get.
This thing also, like women are emotional. I mean, women use logic, of course, but since, emotional, things will change about you and have different situations go on in their lives. So, I mean, they could like them for one instance, then 15 minutes later, right? They could just be like, all right, well, this guy's, I'm going to put this guy on the back burner, and then,
exactly.
I'm going to hit him up, soon sometime.
Right.
So I just think these dudes need to just use a bunch of dating apps, 2 or 3. But I mean, they need to focus on getting their game up, like you said, and meeting, because I agree with you, like you said, volume, just like a business, how you pick up leads, just keep approaching women, because that's the way to go. Because online dating, I've had about 700 matches. I've had about 4 accounts, and the algorithm screwed me over so many times. But I've only met with about 15 women, and I'm actually, for you guys out there that think that Miss Lucario's straightforward approach is wrong, I've actually done it the way that you try to talk to them on the phone for 15 minutes. That doesn't work either. So that's why I'm on Miss Lucario's side about being straightforward, because I've tried both methods. It's all the same. And being straightforward, it just cuts the BS and you don't get invested. So So,
Now that's real talk, and that's what I want guys to understand is that see guys forget about all the variables that go into this, because again, you match with a chick, she could be an attention whore. You match with a chick, she could be feeling you right now and then not feeling you later. You match with a chick, she could say, yeah, let's meet up, and then she'll flake on a day-to-day. You match with a chick, you go out on a date with her, and then the vibe isn't really there with between both of y'all or whatever. It's so much shit that goes on to where it's not. See, guys think you look good, you fuck, and that is not true. You know what I'm saying? That's not true. That's not true.
I was gonna say, also you gotta think about it this way. I was just thinking about it. like, really, you have to be straightforward because, like you said, women have low attention spans. I mean, people in general, right? And when a woman matches with you, that means all her energy is focused on you. So you need to take advantage of the opportunity in that time and space to get her to meet up with you instantly, so you can maximize her, efficiently getting up to meet with you, right?
Right. Well, the thing is that like you want to be as efficient as possible, right? And you want to do as much as you can to get the job done, meaning as much as you can to get her to come see you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, sometimes chicks will throw you curve balls and shit, and she'll say a certain little goofy shit, and then you got to say something else to get her back on track. You understand what I'm saying? But either way, you want to try to find a way to get to her as quickly and as efficient as possible. And so what I was doing with this basically experiment is trying to show like, look, I'm only going for the girls who are making it super simple based off the looks. Because what guys think is that if you look good, you have to hardly do anything. There's always this thing where guys say, oh, well, if you look good, you don't have to have no game. Or if you look good, everything will be easy. And I'm like, that's not true. Because I matched with all these girls. I basically told them, come meet me. I had about 180 something that fucking no, I had 80 that met me. I had about 180 I had 100 others that said they was gonna meet me but flaked. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all of that crazy shit combined that took it from 2,000 matches to actually 15 women I'm having sex with. And I think this is what guys get confused about with online dating. Getting
I don't like.
Go ahead.
What are you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say this. Getting a match is low investment. So because it's low investment, then it's easy for shit to fall by the wayside. You understand what I'm saying? It's easy for shit to fall by the wayside. You see what I mean? And so the thing is that this is why you can get so many matches and not actually meet the women. You understand what I'm saying? This is why you get so many matches and not actually have sex with the women. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I was also gonna say, like, I don't know, like, these dudes like the looks matter stuff, but like I feel like if you focus on looks matter, I feel like that's like really feminine. You know what I mean? Like if you're caring about looks that much, I'm probably gonna assume that you're looking in a mirror, right? You're always gonna looks max, which I feel like no man should be doing that, right?
Right.
And I feel like, I mean, if you go out in public, I see people all the time that are decent looking and they're with like bad chicks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't. And then also too, those dudes that believe in looks matter, I feel like they don't get no girls at all, because you're focused on your looks so much, and the girl can feel it too. And you're probably not confident in yourself, and like you probably don't have no women because you believe in that type of philosophy, right?
Right. And see the thing is, guys who think that just haven't actually been out here. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, when I said this a long time ago, when I talk to a guy, I can tell his level of game. I can tell what he's been through. Because if I talk to a guy and if I talk to a guy, right, and I say to him, I say, yeah, I'll be fucking with this Tinder shit. And I smashed like this many girls off Tinder in the past year. Right? If a guy who don't understand the game, if I tell him, yeah, I fucked 15 girls in like a 2-year span of just off Tinder, a nigga who don't know the game and who ain't got no game gonna be like, damn, that's it? You understand what I'm saying? But they're gonna say that's it with the expectation that it should have been more. You understand what I'm saying? Now, another guy who understands the game, he's gonna be like, damn, I know why. He's gonna say, I know why that is it. You understand what I'm saying? He'll be like, I understand why that's it. You see what I mean? And so the guy who understands why that's it is because he's going through the same shit, because he's actually out there doing the shit. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I can verify what you're saying. They don't have the experience. I don't know why these dudes, like, they don't have the experience. Like they might say something that they think about, but like they're not actually building the time and actually verifying their own experiences. You know what I mean? Like, like I don't know what you're saying. Like, if you, it's like kind of like a science experiment. Like, if you might not think it's true, but like, go like verify yourself with your own studies and all that, and just do that.
Right.
But I want to ask you a question though. So like, I try to make myself unique when I'm coaching, but like, is there anything wrong with just saying when you go up to a girl, say, hey, how you doing? You know, this is my name. I shake her hand, look her in the eyes, trying to be as confident as I can, and then just get her number or use that tap thing that Steve's talking about. Like, how can I make it more unique? Because I feel like even then, like, I want to make myself as, you know, I don't want to be like everybody else, right?
Yeah, well, the thing is this, is that there's nothing wrong with doing that. That, you know, and understand that if you're interacting with a woman who may have high interest in you, then that's you know, that's all you really need. It's whatever, right? But the thing is that the more, and this is when you become a little bit more advanced in the game and shit, is that the more interesting you are, the more memorable you are, the more that it sticks. But also that still isn't guaranteed, because again, you don't really know you don't know the outcome of why the shit didn't, you know, flow through or flow to where you got with her. Because let's say you go up to a girl and you talk to her, you say some fly shit, you got her all laughing, she's feeling you, whatever, and you say, yeah, let me, you know, give me a number, the same numbers, whatever. And then you may hit that girl up and she may not respond. You're like, damn, what happened? It seemed like he's having a good time. It seemed like she was feeling me. There's a million things going on with a chick that you may not know because you don't really know her like that. So the thing is, you can't really make it a big deal. But the thing is that the better you are at flirting, building sexual attention, talking with chicks, and making the interaction more memorable, then the more chances you have, you understand what I'm saying, to be able to make yourself stick out and make yourself more memorable. You understand what I'm saying? And so for example, like sometimes, you know, what I like to do is, and this is kind of like somebody teaching my Bad Boy membership. So I'll give you guys a little preview. So y'all better get on the fucking Bad Boy membership. Stop playing. I'll be giving out too much shit.
I will for sure. I will for
sure. So what I do sometimes when I approach a girl and I talk to her is, you know, what I'll do is I'll have a conversation with her, interact with her, where I make the interaction about the interaction. So this is sort of like a thing that I've done that works a lot. That's cool, that I teach sometimes, is make the interaction about the interaction. So what does that mean? So that means that when I approach a girl, like I'll say, and this is a lot different ways you can do this, but for an example of this is I'd approach a girl and I'd say, hey, listen, miss, how many guys approached you today? Right? And she'll be like, what? I'm like, nah. I'm like, how many guys approach you today? She'll be like, I don't know, like 2 maybe, or none or whatever. And I'll be like, really? So I'm like, wait a second, it's only 2 guys approach you, and you looking this good? What's going on? Like, you crazy or something? You got some, like, what's going on with you? And then she'll start laughing. I'll be like, well, let me ask you another question. Has a guy as sexy as me approached you today? You understand what I'm saying? So now imagine, how many times do you think she had that conversation before in her life?
I'd say that she probably never had that.
Exactly. Right. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that's just a way that's different. And so that difference makes it memorable, which makes you stand out, which makes it interact. You see what I'm saying? And so there's a bunch of ways to make the interactions more interesting. You see what I mean? Which makes you stand out, which makes you more interesting. So the thing is that, yeah, you have the basic thing where you can approach a girl, talk to her, hey, what's up? You know, my name is so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. You can still get her number and things can go well. But what I'm saying is that the more interesting the interaction is, the more interesting you are, and the more intrigued she is about you. You see what I'm saying? And so, and also you can do this also online. You see what I'm saying? And so this is why I was talking about where game comes in, because even online, when you make a more interesting first message, that within itself, also combined with your profile stuff, and if that's interesting, if you make an interesting first message, and she goes back and looks at your profile is interesting, then you got her hooked already, because she's like, oh shit.
Wait.
Say it again.
Well, I was gonna say, I like what you're saying, but like, if you're doing it interesting and it's, you know, an interesting first statement, and it's, you know, it's related to her profile, right? Once you say that, it's probably gonna So would you recommend that? Because I do the straightforward thing. What would you say about that?
You said, would I recommend what?
So you recommend saying, like, as soon as you match with her, an interesting first statement to her, like, you know, a greeting, right? And then go on from there, and then try to hook up with her, right? Or what?
No, so what I was saying is that the first message I send her is something interesting about getting together. It's still about moving it forward to get together. But what I'm saying is that it's not just hi or hello or what's up. You understand what I'm saying? It's something, and this is also another thing too. Your whole entire see, I'm about to give out some heavy game. Okay, take the pencils out.
I appreciate it. Keep going.
Take the pencils out. Okay. I'm in a good mood, so I'm gonna give y'all that. So what happens is, and this is why you can't necessarily copy people's profiles, because I've seen a lot of guys who try to copy people's profiles and be like, "Oh, I saw this guy say it." No, your pictures, profile, and messages have to match. You know, like when you match when you wear clothes, where you got the, your shirt match with the hat, or the belt match with the shoes, whatever. Your profile also has to match. So, or I would say your whole presentation online has to match. So what does that mean? That means that from your look to the shit you say in your profile to the message you send to the woman, right, has to match. So for example, I'll give you an example of my shit, right? So, so this is a message I'll send to a woman, like on my profile, like you already seen the pictures I got, right? Then in my profile, it says basically, says what I does as an author, writer, entrepreneur, and I say non-monogamous in open relationship, and then I say something else about like monogamy or some shit, and then I say something like, I promise you'll fall in love with me, don't be scared to swipe right, whatever, all this shit, right? So now girl swipes on me. First message I sent her is something like this. So I say, hey, when you and I get together to get a drink, is this going to be the first time you're on a date with a guy who's non-monogamous? You understand what I'm saying? So you see, right. So you see how I've already put it in there that we're going. I didn't even ask. I said, when we get together and get a drink. So I'm already saying we're doing this. And then I say, is this the first time that you're going to be dating a guy who's non-monogamous? So, and the reason why I did that also is because one, that matches with my fucking profile and what I'm presenting, and two, now she can't say she didn't know. You understand? Because remember earlier I was saying girls will check my profile and be like, oh, I didn't realize. Now you realize. You see what I mean? So you're responding. So what I'm saying is that everything has to be congruent, and this is why you have to be natural with your shit, because the thing is, she's gonna look at your pictures, she's gonna see your profile, whatever, and then she's gonna look at what you're saying in the interaction to see if all of that is congruent, to see if you are how you present yourself. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, where it's, that's certain things that that can help you to actually close the deal and make shit pop off. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me ask you something. A couple more things.
All right, one more question, because I gotta get to a few more people. Go ahead.
All right, is your account verified? Because I know a lot of people are doing that, and I just got mine.
On Tinder?
Verified? Yeah.
I don't even know. How do you get your account verified? What you got to do? Because I know my account is verified on Bumble. I didn't know you could do that on Tinder.
Yeah, so I'll tell you about it. So they're rolling out the verification feature around the world, and they're doing it slowly in the U.S.
Okay.
So what I did is like I just looked up the video how to get your account verified, and it's basically the guy, he shows you like it basically involves you having a PC and you putting a program that switches your location to like Iceland or another country where they put the verification feature in.
Right.
And then you switch it back. You switch it back to wherever you live, like in your case, New York, and then your account stays verified. So that's what I did, and it works for me. So.
Okay, I gotta check that out then. I gotta check that out. See what's popping with that. That's what's up, man. But yo, man, appreciate the call, my brother.
Yeah. All right. Peace out, guys.
I'm holla. Peace. All right. I see my dude AT trying to call in. You can call back. Appreciate you, man. So this nigga. Oh, I'm gonna get to Tyrone in a second. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Man, when you gonna get a super chat?
Yo, who is this?
This is
Who?
This is Key.
Key, did you donate?
When you going to get a super chat, man? That's all I call to ask.
Did you donate?
No, I'm just calling to ask. When are you going to get a super chat?
No, I told my super chat on my channel does not work because my channel is old and it had some type of strike, so I can't get super chats.
Okay.
So that's why I have
I don't want to talk.
at the top.
I'm a donate. I don't want to talk today. I just wanted to know why you don't have super chat.
Right. No, that's because my channel is something fucked up with it. So yeah, so that's why I got the joint.
Oh, but before I go, I just gotta say this real quick.
Don't start saying that. Don't start saying that. Donate.
Real quick. Real quick.
Don't start saying that, bro. I had to cut him off. He's about to try to go in. He's about to try to go in. Oh, I think it's my due date too. Hold on. You.
Hey, what's going on, LaCar? This is Apollo AT from the chat. I definitely did donate. By
what
the way.
up, bro? What's popping, bro? What's good with your fam?
Chilling, man. So, yeah, to what you're saying about all that stuff, man, I experienced, all of those things, like where you talk to girls online, but they don't, want to continue talking to you on the site. Like you said, I've had it where, because on my profile it says just looking for casual friends with benefits. They'll talk to you, even exchange numbers. They will say, what are you looking for? I tell them, they're like, oh, I didn't know you were looking at it. I'm like, it's right in my profile. Oh, I totally missed that. I was just looking at the pictures or, looking at a bunch of things. So I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. And then like you're saying with girls where it's like, they want to talk on there, not give you the number, then give you the number, it goes nowhere. Then you talk to them, make a date. They flake or they change their mind a day to date or, all of those things. So I definitely understand what you're saying. Looks. If you're just strictly going off of looks, it doesn't guarantee anything because all those things can happen.
Right.
I've had them happen.
Right. Now that's real talk. And that's what I'm saying where dudes who know. You understand what I'm saying? Like dudes who actually out there know. This is the crazy part about this whole shit is that there's a lot of guys who aren't really out here trying to make shit happen. So they're not in the trenches. They don't know what it takes. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what it is to really be out here dealing with these women. You see what I'm saying? So it's like for them, they're looking at it like, oh, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. It's as simple as if I look good, then women will just do me and I'll be it. You understand? And so they don't realize all the other shit around it. But a lot of guys, what it is that they have such low standards that they're willing to take anything from any chick, and so they feel like, man, well, if I could just get one chick for whatever, I'll make that happen. But the funny part is, most of these dudes can make it happen. They just not actually putting in the work to make it happen, to get that chick to make it go down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to let dudes know that it's not as simple as just being being good looking, and that's going to make everything fall into place. Because the craziest shit is you will have a girl literally tell you, hey, I think you look good. I think you're handsome. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. All that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And then some of them will never meet you. And some of them will meet you, never have sex with you. It's like, you know what I mean? This is how it goes. That's how it goes.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because I have pictures, like I said, where, because I've done, marathons and different things to lose weight. And girls have said, like, oh, the reason, you might match with them, then it don't. And then you refresh your profile, you match up. Like, well, if you matched up before, you saw me, why do you swipe? Oh, I thought you wanted somebody that's active. Nowhere in my profile doesn't say that. But because they see the pictures of, running or, working out, they're thinking, oh, he must want somebody that works out. Or they assume, oh, you want somebody that, has a college degree. Because I got, all of these things that it seems like guys don't get. There's women that are insecure too. And they may look at you and say, oh, he's too good looking for me. I can't handle him. I can't deal with him for whatever reason. So it's not just as simple as it seems.
Right. That's real talk, man. So I mean, I just hope guys understand and just get what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's like, dude, that's 15 is less than 1% of 2,000. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, just based off looks, that's the percentage that looks itself helped. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, there's other things that dudes could do to help and get shit going. You understand? To make things happen more, but it's outside of looks. It's beyond just the looks. You know what I mean? It's beyond that. And so that's the thing that dudes don't get. They just think like, well, you look good, you're gonna get sex, and that's the end all be all. And they're like, if you don't look good, you're not gonna get sex, and that's the end all be all. They look at this shit so black and white, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy.
And so, like you said, I guess just to clarify, when you talked about doing this experiment, it was strictly just off looks, not, and game, not talking to him, it was like looks, like you said, looks, meet, hook up.
Right.
That way you could see that looks strictly work.
Exactly. That's basically what it was. Because I was like, look, there were times where I could have responded to a chick and got her to meet me somewhere, or you know what I'm saying? I could have did that. Or there was times where I could have sent a certain message that I knew that was gonna probably spark something else to get shit. I was like, I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm like, look, we matching. Hey, come see me. That's it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, how many of y'all are actually gonna comply? And see, what I was telling the other caller is that the thing with online, it's not. It's the investment is so low, which is why it's easy for a woman. Because look, I'm not the only dude in the girl's inbox. So if I match with her and I'm like, yo, this, and that, there's probably 10 other dudes that look better than me that she trying to get with. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Or dudes that look as that she thinks look as good as me trying to get with her too. So how is just my looks going to be the thing that's going to springboard this shit like crazy? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because again, if she got 10 dudes in her inbox that all of them look good, right? How is she gonna fuck all 10? Just well, matter of fact, she got 50 guys, 100 guys in her inbox, and fucking 75 of them look good. She gonna now she gonna fuck all 75? You know what I'm saying? Like, so she has to be able to, weed out who, you know what I'm saying? She has to be picky. You see what I mean? And what makes her picky is what makes you stand out from all the other guys. This is why sometimes chicks will pick guys who aren't even the best looking dude because them dudes stand out more than the good looking dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Then on top of that, we didn't even factor in the other things women like that pertain to what they're interested in. So, like, for example, shout out to my dude, Ron Wills. Ron Wills just did a video today talking about how there's so many other things that make a girl want to fuck with you. For example, a chick's religion. She might not want to fuck with you because you're not part of her religion. I had this Jewish girl who was like she was like, yo, I think you're really attractive, but because you're not Jewish, I can't deal with you. You understand what I'm saying? Just off the strength of that. Right. I had a girl, this was years before, I think it was a few years ago when I stopped drinking. I think it was like a year or two where I didn't drink. And so I met this girl who liked to go out and drink. So I went out with her. We got drinks, but I only got like a fucking Diet Coke or some shit, right? So she said, "You're not drinking?" I said, "No, I don't really drink like that, but I still like the bar atmosphere." Do you know that this chick didn't want to see me again because I didn't drink? Like, that was like a big thing to her. Like, she's like, I don't want to be drinking by myself. And, I just feel like if I want to go to hang out with you, I like to go out and drink, and I don't want to have to be the only one drinking. And that was the main reason why she didn't want to see me again. You understand what I'm saying? So there's all these other factors, because when a woman's looking at a guy, a lot of times there's times where it's not just about sex and just that. It's like, okay, I like this guy. I want to like spending time with this dude. Do we have anything to talk about? Do I enjoy being around this motherfucker? You understand? All those things actually are important. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. So, I definitely understand. I've been through that stuff where girls have met me because I'm 6'3" and be like, oh, you look like you said you were as tall as you are in the pictures. I look better than guys they met up with, and still would go out me and just give some bullshit reason, or they didn't feel they would be in shape enough, or they couldn't keep up, or didn't make enough this, that. It's been a lot of reasons where you're just like, are you serious? Right. That's the reason you don't want to get together, but they have them.
That's what I'm saying. And this is why I don't understand when dudes, they really don't get it. They really don't get it, man. You know what I'm saying? They really don't get that shit, man. You feel what I mean? But
so
it's crazy.
One other question I was just going to ask real quick. So all those matches, do you ever clear out those matches, or you just keep them?
No, I just keep them. I just keep them because I like to see how much it actually goes up to. You know what I'm saying? Because I had my other account before I started this one. I had probably I think like 1,500 or 1,600 at that point. And then I had to start over because it was a glitch. So I had to just start over from scratch, and then I built up the other 2,000. You know what I'm saying? And also I want to say this to guys. This is the 2,000 is from doing this every day. Like every day. Like no fucking days off. You understand what I'm saying? Every day for at least a total amount of time of probably like an hour a day. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a straight hour, like a straight hour in it. It could be like 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 5 minutes here, 20 minutes here, but it accumulates to about an hour a day, every day. You understand what I'm saying? And so this is why I tell guys it's a fucking numbers game. You understand what I'm saying? It's a numbers game, and then dudes don't ever. And this is what I find funny. This is the funniest part about the whole shit. All the guys that talk about choosing signals, right? Tinder and sites like that is the ultimate choosing signal platform.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's the ultimate choosing signal platform. Because why? Because the chicks have to choose you in order for you to match.
Right. The swipe on you means they chose you.
Exactly. So if I got 2,000 chicks choosing, you see what I'm saying? It's still a fucking numbers game. You see what I mean? So it's like dudes I swear, dudes will get it one day, hopefully. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's crazy.
Well, if they don't even want to swipe for an hour a day, it already shows they don't have what it takes to put in just an hour's worth of work to get what they want. So.
Right. Because the niggas, they can do this shit while they taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like you can just do that shit while you watching Netflix, you watching a movie. You know, the shit's kind of boring. You just going in and out of the movie, you swipe. It's like whatever. You know what I mean? So and also there's other ways you can swipe that I got on my there's automatic ways you can do it, but I ain't going to talk about that on here because it's on the membership. But but yo man, I appreciate the call, my brother. All right,
appreciate the info as always, man.
All right, mahalo. Peace.
All right,
later.
Peace.
All right, so Key said you was going to ask me about if I'm going to the 21 convention. I am not going to the 21 convention. So nobody's asked me to speak there. And also, if they did, I probably wouldn't go this year because there's some people speaking there that I find questionable. That I'm like, nah. You understand what I'm saying? But shout out to the 21 convention. You understand? So I'm not speaking there. I'm not going in the audience. Nothing. I'm not going to be there. You understand what I'm saying? So, but shout out to you know the 21 convention doing their thing. You feel what I mean? But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. But guys, call the number 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, my bad. Give me a second. All right, let me see. I just want to check, make sure. So guys, call the number 646-481-3901. Also, you guys can hit the donate button at the top to donate to call in. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yo, what's good, the car? Secret Sean.
What's going on? Did you donate?
Yeah. Did you receive it?
Where was the donation? In where?
Cool. On PayPal.
PayPal? Hold on.
Yeah.
You donated just now on PayPal?
Yeah.
Under what name? I don't see your name.
It should say Secret Sean on the PayPal.
Okay, Bobby is taking forever to come in. But anyway, what's going on?
Yeah, no, I think I haven't called you in like a year or something like that. But I just wanted to share like the amount of work you actually have to put in to get the dating life that you want.
Right.
So basically, like I haven't been doing like cold approach since the pandemic, but since like Friday, I've started going out. And basically every fucking day since then, I leave my house around midday. until I hit the streets from around midday, and then I leave around 9 o'clock. And I do this 7 days a fucking week. And then on Friday and Saturday, I'll hit the bars and shit. I'll probably stay around the club till it closes, unless I pool before that. And then once it shuts, I will stay another hour when all the women leave the club until around 4 o'clock in the morning. And then that's when I go home.
Right.
And then on top of that, when I'm at home, I do the online thing, but I won't lie to you, I don't really do the online thing that much just because I don't really have time because I'm always fucking out and stuff like that.
Right.
Well, yeah, this is the sort of work that as a man you have to put in, especially if you're a very picky dude. Like, I'm a picky guy. I won't sleep with any woman. Like, she has to be like, she has to give me that feeling like, wow, I want to fuck this chick in order for me to actually make it happen.
Right.
And when I'm out, I always like 90 to 95% of the women I see, I still engage with in conversation. I still practice the game on them, even if I don't want it to lead anywhere.
Right.
I always want to be on point. So when I see that bad joint, I just know how to execute it properly.
Right. No, I feel you. That's how you got to do. It's good to even just practice sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. Now, real talk. Do you have a question real quick before I get to the next person?
I would say one question I have is, I am on the Babel membership. I've watched your approaching in groups. So my question for that is it better not to like build, to flirt and build sexual tension when she's in a group? Is it best not to do that? Should I just keep it friendly, then get her number and then do that when I meet her up? Or can I still build the tension when she's with like her friends or her mum even? Like, what would you say? Right.
Well, the thing is, the best thing to do is to try to get her away from her group. So if you're talking to girls in a group, let's say it's 3 girls and you had a bar or something, you talk to all 3 girls for like a few minutes, and then you say, hey, I'm gonna steal your friend for a second, and you pull her to the side, and then that's when you could do all that building sexual tension shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because a chick, a lot of times they're not gonna want to do it in front of their friends because they don't want to seem, you understand, like a slut. It's gonna feel weird or whatever. But you pull them away. But if you can't get, if you're in a situation where you can't pull her away, just exchange numbers and then hit her up later. You understand what I'm saying? And then interact with her that way and make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Would you say that applies? Like if I see a girl like during the daytime, like in a coffee shop, or if she's walking with a friend on the street, would that apply in that situation as well?
Well, in that situation, if you're on the street, that's a little different because you're not gonna be able to pull her away in the street. So in the street, you're just gonna have to get her information and then keep that shit pushing. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right. So that's it. You just approach both of them, talk to both of them, say, hey, listen, you kind of cute, blah, blah, blah. Let me get your information, and you get information, and then you bounce. But with that too, you also still got to make sure that you, and this is the tricky part. This is what I usually do in the street. If I see, let's say, for example, I see 2 girls in the street, right? And I approach them, right? And I talk to them, and I'm talking to both of them. And what I'll say something to the effect of, I bet both of y'all have boyfriends because y'all way too cute to not have boyfriends. So now I'm figuring out if they got a boyfriend or not, if they're gonna say they got a boyfriend or not. So what happens is, let's say this girl A, girl B. Let's say girl A is the girl I want, right? And she says, oh, I have a boyfriend, but girl B is single. If girl B is still single, I'll take girl B. You understand what I'm saying? Instead. But if girl A says he has a boyfriend, then it's like, all right, well, she has a boyfriend and girl B is not the girl I want or at all. And I'll just keep it moving. But saying that is I'm complimenting both of them. So no matter whose information I get, so let's say they're both single, no matter whose information I get, the one who I didn't get take their information or give them my number, most likely isn't going to cock block because I complimented both of them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, bro.
But I was going to say, like you say that you should only talk to them for about 3 minutes at most. Is that true? or can you talk longer? Because I think you know sometimes they say you should not report, but like make a more memorable experience. Like,
I mean, you can talk. You can
like,
talk longer if the situation calls for that. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're in the street and they on their way somewhere, it's gonna be most likely not gonna want to talk longer unless they stop and they don't seem like they're in a rush. But if they're in a rush or whatever, or if they're going somewhere, then you want to keep it as short as possible. But if you are in a party, if you're at a club, bar, whatever, then yeah, you can talk a little longer if they just chilling there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so as long as they're not in a rush, you can talk for like 15 minutes if you wanted to.
Yeah, if you want, you know what I'm saying? But I always suggest the shorter is always better. You understand what I'm saying? Just in general.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
But that would also depend on like how tight your game is, do you think? Like the tighter your game, the shorter you need to talk to her for her to be hooked on you.
Well, the thing is, the tighter your game is, actually the longer you can talk, because then that means that your game is so tight you're not gonna fuck shit up. Because if your game is weak and you talk for a long time, you'll fuck it up.
Right,
you see what I'm saying? That's why I say shorter is better, because if your game is tight or weak, you usually can do shorter and it'll be successful. But if you're talking a long time and your game is whack, you're gonna probably fuck it up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, man. Thanks for the help, man.
All right, appreciate the call, my brother. Kamala, peace. All right. Hold on. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yo, Mr. Lucario?
What up? What's poppin'? Who this?
No, this is Gene calling from South Florida. I donated. It should be Great Show 239.
Okay, I got you. What's going on with you, man?
Cool. First off, let me start by saying this. Guys that are in the chat listening to this stream right now, there should be no reason why Mr. Lucario is not getting any money in his Cash App, all this stuff like that. Y'all need to
I agree.
Because he's giving out crazy games.
I
today.
agree. Shit.
I've been waiting for the show.
This shit should be on Patreon, goddammit. I might end up having to put this on Patreon.
It should be on Patreon.
Yeah,
like this is like real talk, off the real shit. Like this should be the last day Mr. Lucario does not have AC in his apartment. You know what I'm saying? He should have.
I know, right? I gotta get the silent air conditioner.
After today's
Facts.
Go ahead.
Facts. What's good with you though?
But yeah, nothing much. Like guys, if you listen to what he's saying, like trust me, looks do not get you. It's not like that on Tinder. Like I think I called last week because I was the guy, the 6'5" guy that I was calling, about how, looks don't really matter. The last time I called, and the same thing applies with the online and Tinder. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really apply. Now, I will say this, like, in the interest of full disclosure, my pictures are not, like, professionally done. So, obviously, like, I need to optimize my profile a little bit more, and maybe that's why I've not been as successful. But even with that point, like, guys, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to because I've been on Tinder now for like a month. I got the Tinder Gold.
Right.
And like, I had to taper my expectations. Because I figured once I got on Tinder, especially that first week, because that's kind of how they get you hooked a little bit. Because you start getting the likes and the matches and that. I'm like, oh, I'm good.
Right. You're like, I'm lit. It's all good. Right.
I'm lit. After that second week, my thing was so dry. I'm like, oh.
I know. And see, that's another thing. People forget about the dry spells on them apps, because you could be having a good week and then a whole week will pass by and nothing popping off, like at all. You're like, what the fuck's going on? You know what I'm saying?
No likes, no matches, no nothing. And like for a lot of you guys, I gotta understand. When Mr. Lucario says you have to work twice as hard online than even in person, he's not lying.
Right.
Like the same way these girls are goofy, like in person, they're even more goofy online.
Facts.
They even tell you they're goofy online. They even say they'll even put in their profile don't even take me serious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
hey yo, what's funny?
So
what's funny? There's girls on there who you could tell they don't got good social skills. You understand?
They don't.
Because you be trying to make something happen, you be trying to communicate, and they'll be sending you I remember this one girl, she matched with me and she's like, hey, what's up? And then I responded to her and I was like, hey, what's up? What you doing this week? We should get together and get a coffee or some shit, right? And then she responded, and her response was, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Fuck you mean? You just said, hey, what's up?" was your first message. I say, "Yo, let's go get some coffee when you're free." And then she says, "Hey, what's up?" again. So I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, you don't know how to speak? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how to have a conversation?
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
And I had this conversation with my friend, because he's actually, we talked about this, because I was talking like, man, I'm struggling on this Tinder stuff. And I kind of went and got his advice, and he was telling me about kind of what he does and things like that. And he's a pretty successful dude. But I did have certain like disagreements and viewpoints, because he did say you kind of have to text with these girls a little bit and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, they already goofy. Like, why am I going to give them more of an excuse or more of a reason to be goofy? Like, what do you want me to talk about? Like lines from The Office and stuff like that? Like, come on, like, like let's get to like what we need to be getting on here for. But I did have a question though, just to, that's the reason why, like I said, I'd like tripled like as far as the cash out. I needed to pay. I should have been paying you 20, but getting back to it, like I said, I've noticed, and maybe because my pictures and stuff are not like professionally done and stuff like that. I did put my height and stuff like that, so I did put my height. But I've noticed like I don't get any likes. Like, do you think it might be a situation where like, cause I've looked it up, they talk about ELO score. Like, do you believe in stuff like that, or is it just, you know, it's just not my season right now, and just gotta stick with it? Like, what's your kind of views going on there?
You talking about like when they say that they're not showing your profile to people because it has a low score and all that other shit?
Yeah.
Nah, this is the thing, man. It's like, it's, you know, because see, truthfully, nobody except for Tinder really knows how they're fucking doing their shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But the thing is that I do feel like that sometimes what they'll do is that they'll, you know, it's like, I think it's almost like YouTube, you know, like with people, like you have some people on YouTube where they put out a video or a few videos and they get like thousands of fucking hits in the first month and a bunch of subscribers. You understand what I'm saying? And then just out the blue, then you got people who, you know, they've been doing this shit for years and every video only get like 1,000 views. You understand what I'm saying? So it's it just all depends on how, you know, partly of their own algorithm and how they want to do it. But either way, based off of how much energy you put into it, then you're going to get back some traction. So for example, like I'll use YouTube analogy. A person might put out one video and get 10,000 views. Another person might have to put out 10 videos to get 10,000 views combined. You see what I'm saying? So it all depends on you, where you're at, and how much work you're ready to put into it. You see what I'm saying? But,
I understand,
right.
and I'm willing to do that just because of my situation right now. I'm in Florida right now, and quarantine is kind of crazy right now. And on the side note, Lakari, I'll be listening to your Patreons. I'm gonna need you to chill out, because what I'm hearing from you on the Patreon, I'm gonna need you to chill with how you're talking about the coronavirus. We still need you out here, man. We don't want nothing to happen with the coronavirus. They're gonna be stuck with Steve the Dean yelling at them.
No, shout out to my dude.
Yelling at them, bro.
No,
so I'm gonna need you to cool off on that.
I'm good. Right? I'm good. I'm gonna be all right.
We still need you.
I feel you.
But what I've recognized is like with me, just because like a lot of the spots are closing down, I realized, well, look, I'm not, and plus my lifestyle right now, I'm cooped up in the house, so I figured, you know, like I'm gonna have to jump online because like my lifestyle is not conducive enough to where I meet women on a regular basis. So that's one of the reasons why I eventually got on it.
Right.
But I guess I might have lost my train of thought right now. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that like, don't have too high of an expectation. Like stick with it. I guess that's
right. Yeah, that's what you got to do, and you gotta go on. So you should be on so many different apps. You got to be on more than just Tinder. You got to be on Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid, Hinge, BLK.
What do you think would be the best? The best one would be after Tinder. You think?
Bumble. You understand what I'm saying?
Bumble.
Yep. Tinder, Bumble, then OkCupid. BLK is good if you like black chicks. That's like the black chick site. You know what I'm saying? Strictly is like 99% black girls on there. There's another one, Hinge is decent. What else?
Yeah.
There's another one called.
I did POF. I did POF. That was terrible.
Oh yeah, POF is like
that was terrible.
That's old school shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's old school shit.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So you know,
but, no, I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah, guys, y'all need to like for real, like he's really doing y'all a favor today because really I wanted to ask him about this question, but I didn't feel too comfortable about it because I felt honestly it was a bad boy mentorship type of situation, and so that's the only reason why. But since you talked about it today on his stream, I figured I'll give a call. But guys, seriously support the man. Like I said, the dude, he comes from good stock. Like he's been approved. You know what I'm saying? Right. And things like that. But guys, thank you so much. Mr. Lakar, y'all. I'll talk to you later.
Appreciate you, man. I'm out. Peace. Later.
I'm out.
Yeah, man. But yeah, guys, you got to get up on all them sites. Get up on all those sites, people. You know what I'm saying? Get up on all them sites. I'm telling you. That shit is crazy because, because I'll show you. Wait, let me show you guys the sites. So these are, I got like 9 sites on here. So OkCupid, Coffee Meets Bagel, Happening, Hinge. The other one in the middle is like an open relationship site, but I haven't really messed with it that much. Bumble, BLK is another one called Chipsa, where it's like Latina chicks or some shit, and then Tinder. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the BLK is like it's like the black Tinder. You feel what I mean? So that's the joint right there. You know what I mean? Man, Ross, you said if you're in a dry spell, then how can you tell if it's just because you're in one or it's because your game is too weak? Well, that's the thing. You're in a dry spell if that's the point. That, like the dry spell means that it was a wet spell at some point. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that you actually had shit going on. So if your game is weak, that means you never really had shit going on. You know what I'm saying? On a consistent basis at any point. You see what I mean? So the thing is that if you know what I'm saying, if your game is weak, you consistently ain't got shit going on. Now, if you've been having stuff going on and then all of a sudden shit just slows down, right? That's a dry spell. Then it'll start coming back up at some point. You feel what I mean? I wanted to address Tyrone's comment. He's talking about, I think you said something about because I mess with women who are 35 plus that you don't need a game to get with them, and the 18, 19, 21-year-olds, you need game and all that. Now, first of all, I do mess with women who are younger too. So and so it's the same shit. It don't matter if the girl's 21 or 41. You still need game, bro. You still need game. You still need the fucking, no matter what. Don't think, because a woman is this age. See, again, this is that thing. This is that thinking. Y'all be thinking like women are fucking robots or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Kelly Murray said Jennifer Lopez will laugh at this shit. Y'all be thinking women are robots or some shit. Like, if you meet a woman and she's 42, right? You think she's saying to herself, hey, you know what? I'm 42. And any guy could come up to me and get me because he don't need to do anything. Like what? She has her own wants, needs, all that other shit. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You said the 21-year-old cares about looks and height more. That's not true. You got 41-year-olds who care about height and looks and all. You got 21-year-olds who don't really even give a fuck. Y'all be thinking the age of that shit don't matter. What matters with age is really more of a lifestyle thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle thing. It's a lifestyle thing. Johnny Guy said the only difference I've noticed between younger and older women is that older women are a little more direct and play less games. Keyword less games. They still don't have bullshit facts. And this is the thing. I have a whole program actually on the Bad Boy membership called The Age Game about approaching women at different age groups. Younger chicks, and this is what I'm talking about, lifestyle. Younger chicks usually are more party oriented, have more energy. You understand what I'm saying? Have a shorter attention span. You understand? Who else? And older women are a little bit more like chill. You understand what I'm saying? In general. Omari, you said you would not touch a 42-year-old broad. Hey, that's on you, bro. That is on you. That is on you. See, what dudes got to understand is that you have to look at the quality of the chick. See, dude, like again, if you want some shit where you're like, oh, I want to get with a girl to have a baby with and all that other shit, okay, younger chicks is your best bet. But I'm sure most of y'all ain't looking at women like, oh, I want to have a baby with her. Like y'all ain't looking at chicks like that. You understand what I'm saying? He said some women that are older might also like the fact a younger guy is into them, makes them feel like they still got it, but that does leave room open for them to play games and use you. That's true too. That's true too. Let me see. Hold on. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this? Yo.
Hello?
What's going on?
Hey, I just wanted to ask a question about donations. So does it matter how much I donate to get my question answered?
No, you could donate whatever you want to donate.
Okay, I got you. I'm about to do that and call back.
All right, cool. You guys can donate whatever you want to donate. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I've dated chicks who are like fucking 18, 19, all the way up to 50 fucking. Matter of fact, older than that. I've dated chicks between fucking 18. The oldest chick I dated was like 67 or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? You said old chicks are too used up? What do you mean too used up? You mean they got a lot of dudes that fuck them? You think a 21-year-old ain't fucking a whole bunch of dudes? Nigga, you could meet a 21-year-old who fucked 50 dudes already. You understand what I'm saying? And you could meet a 41-year-old or a 50-year-old that had sex with fucking 8 guys in their life. You say, ain't I scared of her breaking her hips when I smash? Nah. What up, Chris? What's poppin', bro? He said, here we go again with this shit. I'm telling you, but this is what I'm saying. Dudes got to actually go out in the real world. Facts, Reggie. There's some bad 40-year-olds. I don't understand where these dudes is coming from. But everybody got their own taste. I don't understand. Like dudes be thinking because a chick is older, that means she ain't hot. Y'all nigga. Y'all on some other shit. It's crazy. Man. Y'all dudes missing out. Y'all dudes is missing out. You know what's funny? Because to me, with younger girls, the only thing that younger girls got going for them in most cases is they got tight bodies. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of younger girls. Now, again, there's a lot of fat, sloppy younger girls, but the younger girls who they got tight bodies, but that's it. The downside about younger girls is usually they're annoying as fuck. Them bitches are annoying. See, if you get a young chick that listen, that's cool. But like if you in your late 20s, early 30s, and you fucking with like a 19-year-old, most of them are annoying as fuck. Oh my God. That's why like most of the girls that I've messed with who are younger, I just hit it maybe once or twice and I'm like, all right, get out of here. I can't even deal with you. Chris, you say you're 20 and chicks around your age act like they're 15. Yo, I'm telling you, young like chicks like 19, 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, them chicks, you know, they got the attention span of a goldfish. They're fucking annoying. And again, if you can get them to sit down and listen, that's cool. But you understand? But that should just be mad annoying. So Matthew, calling number 646-481-3901. We go probably another 15 minutes. 646-481-3901. Send a donation and then get the call answered. You feel what I'm saying? Man. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Whew, shit. It is fucking hot out like a motherfucker today. Jesus. Hold on, let me see if y'all can hear this air conditioner. I'm putting this air conditioner on. Let me know if y'all can hear this shit, if it's too loud. Because I'm putting this air conditioner on right now. Because it's crazy. I feel like I'm in the oven right now. Man, James, you said you like 21-year-old chicks, but they be thinking that the dumb roll is sexy. Exactly. That shit be killing me, man. Yo, when these chicks be acting stupid and think it's cute, I'm like, oh, that should turn me off. Hold on 1 second. You.
Mr. Locario, you are a mean, mean man that I should not have to donate to call into the show because I donated to you 10 years ago.
Who is this?
You are a mean man to these young, beautiful, innocent women, and you are hurting them by encouraging this player nonsense and the game, and I should not have to donate again to call because I donated 10 years ago.
And what's your name?
My name's Matthew.
Your name's who?
What?
What's your name?
Matthew.
This ain't Matthew. You sound like a woman.
Well, I'm getting in touch with my feminine energy so I can become more appealing to women.
Matthew, I'm gonna need you to donate, and then you can call back. All right?
Donate? I did.
Nigga, get out of here. That was funny. At first I thought that was April trolling, because that person almost had the same number as April. I was like, wait a second, is this April trolling? Oh my god. Oh no, what was I going to? Oh, okay. Nah, you know what annoys me? Some of y'all probably haven't dated these type of girls, but there's certain young girls who are in school or who are like, because I've dated a few girls like this. They're in like their early 20s. They're in college. They're probably taking like some psychology course, or they taking some course on some smarty type of shit. And so they're trying to show off their intelligence. That's the most annoying shit ever. Like it be those young girls who they want to use big words and show off the fact that they're in college taking some course and they're smart. Like I hate chicks who do that shit. I call them smart dumb chicks. You understand what I'm saying? These smart dumb ass chicks who be trying to. You said they love to debate. Exactly. They be trying to show off their fucking intelligence. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't want to hear that shit. These bookworms, exactly. Like I don't want to hear that shit. Native Sunday said they be saying shit like juxtapose. I hate when chicks be trying to show off their intelligence. That shit is a turnoff. I'm like, shut the fuck up with that shit. Like, you ain't smart. Like, get the fuck out of here. If you were smart, you would realize you turning me the fuck off. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that shows how dumb you are. You don't even realize you're turning me off. That's how dumb you looking right now. Jesus Christ. They be fucking. I remember I was on a date with this chick and she's like asking me all these like weird ass questions. So she's like, so what do you feel is the essence of, the way that like energy in the world permeates through individuals who like what the fuck are you talking about? Speak English. These chicks be trying to get the Nobel Peace Prize or some shit. I'm like, yo, just speak to me like a human. You understand? I get that you're in your fucking your master's class, and you know you're about to go to graduate school or some shit. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't care that you're book smart. I don't. Like, oh man. Exactly, Chris. They have some word salad shit. Exactly, Reggie. They be on some trying to psychoanalyze you, trying to test out shit they learned in their psychology class. I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, come on, man. I can't stand that shit. Aaron B said books don't get my dick wet. Oh man, that should be funny. That should be funny. I'm like, stop. These chicks they be trying hard. Tyrone, we talking about what about height? What about it? What about height? Chris said, how your name Tyrone so worried about height? Oh, but are you guys hearing me good with the air conditioner on? Because I might just have to do this next time. I'm like, shit. Because I got this air conditioner on, I'm feeling good right now. You know what I'm saying? Man. That's funny. Tyra, you said it matters more than looks. Look, everything matters, bro. Everything matters and nothing matters. It's all how you use it. If you tall, guess what? You're gonna have certain chicks who gonna really be giving you some attention because you a tall dude. Right? If you short, you're probably gonna have a harder time than the tall guy, but you can still get shit popping if you just put in the work. So no matter what your situation is, you got to put in the certain amount of work needed to get where you want to go. Period. Listen, the game is not fair. Life is not fair. Al, you said, is it okay to put your social media on Tinder? You could, but it depends. Like, I don't necessarily like to put my social media on my Tinder. I just like to keep it as the Tinder shit because a lot of these chicks be trying to investigate and shit, going through your Tinder and through your fucking Instagram. It's like, nah, we ain't got to do all that. Like you said, Rosebud is 5'7". Exactly. Facts. Real talk. All right. Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yeah, Tyrone from Maryland. That's just Cash App, $5.
All right, what's going on with you, man?
Not much. So do I have to like ask the question that's like related to the topic, or can I ask any question?
No, ask whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Okay. So it's this woman at like work or whatever. I work as a car detailer, and she worked in like sales for like cars or whatever. So like I've seen her a couple of times or whatever, and I ain't paying no mind because like she not ugly or whatever. But it's just like I'm just wasn't into it. But then I started realizing like a couple of times I've seen it, she started trying to get my attention. Like so let's say I'm like about to clock out and stuff. To like go and break or something. I see her like put herself in a position that she want to talk to me. Like she don't say nothing to me, but like she just like comes right there in my attention just for me to say something. And I didn't pay no mind because I'm like, I'm good. You know, I'm focused on myself. I don't really want to deal with no woman right now or whatever. And then like she just kept doing it. And then like the last time it was like maybe almost going on 3 weeks now. She hit me up. Like she wanted me to do something for her that she could have done herself, and I did. And then she was asking me questions like, like she was basically just making small talk and talking about like I was telling her I didn't like my job and stuff, and she was like, well, I can you know, while you work in sales, I can teach you this and that and this and this. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I finally eventually just gave my number. Like, I still haven't like heard from her since. So like, what you think it is? Did she just want my attention or?
Yeah, that's what it could have been. It could have just been attention. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, because look, if a girl is interested, when you gave her your number, how did that go down? You just randomly was like, "Yo, take my number. We should hang out," or like, what did you say?
Yeah, I wasn't direct. I just was like, you know, just take it. Basically, that's what I just said. Just take it. I didn't even say you want to hang out or nothing. I just said, yeah.
Well, see, that's on you though. You should have told her why you giving her the number, and also tell her what she needs to do with the number. That's what you got. That's what you got to do. When you give a girl your number, be like, look, here's my number. I want, you know, we should get together and do this, and that. And then you say, hit me up today or tomorrow, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So you give her instructions on when to hit you up, and you tell her why you're giving her the number. You see what I mean? That's what you got to do, because the reason why you need to tell her that, the reason why you're telling her you're giving her the number is because you want it to be clear. I'm giving you this number because I'm trying to get with you and make something happen with you. You know, as far as let's getting together, hooking up, going on a date, whatever it is. Then you tell her, hey, you say, when are you free to talk? She'll be like, oh, I'm usually free, whatever at this time. Cool. Well, call me at that time. We'll set something up so we could do something on the weekend or whatever it is. That's what you got to do. So you got to put something. You got to, just like my dude Chris in the chat. So you got to put forth the intention. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
So you think I just like? Cause honestly, the reason I didn't like, you know, do all that is because I was like basically take it or leave it. You know, she kept coming in my direction. I didn't give a fuck. You know, pretty much like I said, she not ugly enough. It just for that reason, I just wasn't. You know,
but this is the thing. Anytime you're dealing with chicks, you never leave anything up. You never leave anything up to them, because look, even when you give a girl your number, you still have to give her instructions on what to do. You see what I'm saying? So you're not just giving it to her and leaving it up to her. You're still like every situation you're giving her instructions. You're guiding her. You're managing the situation. You're leading. So it can't just be, I'm gonna just give her the information and just have her do what she wants. No, you always got to tell her what's going on, what you're trying to do, what you're trying to make happen, and what she needs to do with this situation. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
So I mean, so you think I just like, if I see it, tell her or just forget it?
No, if you see her, just be like, yo, you're like, what you doing this weekend? You understand what I'm saying? And you don't even need her. You don't even need her to call you. Like, do you have her number?
No, I didn't think.
All right, cool.
Like, yeah, just take mine.
So listen. This is what you do. When you see her, be like, listen, you know, what you doing this weekend? Let's get together and do this, and that. And if she agrees to that, you say, okay, cool. Text me right now. I'll have your number, and then I'll hit you up. We'll confirm. And we'll make it happen. That's it.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, bro.
All right,
man. I'm holla. Peace. All right. All right. So we probably can take one more call. Maybe then we gotta call it a day. We gotta call it a day. But yeah, man. I'm telling you guys that online shit, man. It's a grind like anything else. A grind like anything else. Feel what I'm saying? It's a grind like anything else. So, you know, don't think it's just about the looks, people. Do not think it's just about the looks. Man. Well, let me open this door real quick a little bit. Make sure we get a little bit more of that in here. Yeah, exactly, Secret Star. The game is a grind. The game is a fucking grind. It's goddamn, what happened? Oh, I was like, tell you to come in here with you. Man. He said online makes you lower your standards. Hot chicks are outside. And that's the thing. There's so many hot girls outside, man. So many. Man. But yeah, guys, make sure that you go to badboymembership.com I'm going to be dropping the new Bad Boy membership program. It is called 15 Things to Never Do on a First Date. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to be going in on that one. Tyrone, you said the game is rigged. Hilarious. Hilarious. And next week, I'm going to be out in Florida, a.k.a. Coronaville, a.k.a. Virus Central. Oh, my goodness. Man. Shit is crazy. Tyrone is trolling like a motherfucker. But all right, so listen, guys, I'm about to head up out of here. Make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com to get this book. Bam. How to Have Sex 2 Minutes a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Make sure you go to MrLocario.com to get your copy today. Also, make sure you guys go to MrLocario.com to get the Expectations versus Reality seminar. Make sure you guys go get that. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. Appreciate everybody who sent donations. You guys are awesome. Remember, the donations help with everything. It helps with the space. It helps with the Game Kings documentary that I'm going to be working on in Florida. It helps with all of this. You understand? It keeps the movement going, people. So all the donations, all of the memberships, all of the products that you guys buy, it helps out. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you guys stay safe, and I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Later.